Now, if you're watching this episode, you're probably very aware of the fact that things have not been going to plan. And it's been made very clear to me by both the board and the media that anything less than a win today, and I'm probably going to get the sack. What's happening, guys? Hello and welcome to episode 4 of my FM23 Beta save with Manchester United. I'm Razmataz, and as you can see today, we are taking part in El Sackico. El Sackico looms for Razmataz and Lampard. Manchester United versus Everton at Old Trafford. Now, I know what you're thinking. Go with a defensive tactic, Raz. Play to try and keep your job. No, not happening. If we're going to get sacked, we're going to do it by playing attacking football. Now, we have set up in a positive 4-2-3-1 wide gegenpress. Now, due to injuries and people being extremely tired, we do not have our full squad out. I mean, I've forced Bruno Fernandes to play, which probably isn't the best idea, but at the end of the day, if he gets really, really hurt, I might be in my last day in the job anyway, so we'll see. Fingers crossed he's going to be all right. But for instance, Ronaldo is injured with a broken upper arm and is expected to be out for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Obviously, at the end of his contract, he's also leaving. So maybe we'll manage Cristiano Ronaldo again. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Eriksen was definitely in need of a rest, so he's not on the bench today either. However, our lineup is Dubravka on sweeper keeper attack. Back four is Malacia, Upamecano, Lindelof, and Wan-Bissaka. I am just going to swap those two around though. That was a mistake. And then in the midfield, we have Van der Beek and Casemiro. And then the attacking four is Rashford, Fernandes, Anthony, and Martial up top. Obviously, we've got some, decent squad depth on the bench, which is nice, but a few people tired. So look, we'll try and avoid using them if possible. Without further ado, I suppose we should just get stuck into the game. Now, everything is all ready to go. Yeah, we will definitely show Calvert-Lewin onto his weaker foot. We're already playing very positive. I don't necessarily want to focus play down the left because I want to make the most of every opportunity that we've got. Any weakness that we pick up, we want to be, exploiting that against Everton today. We need a win. We really, really need a win. But that is it. Submit the team. Oh, some of them aren't happy about it. That's... Why? You're in the squad, Upamecano. I don't understand why you'd be upset about it. But let's get stuck in. Here we go. Go out there and prove the point. We're favourites for a reason. Let's go and find why. They weren't massive fans of that. But hopefully, come on, lads. Come on, lads. Do it for me. Let's get a win. Let's get a win. Let's get a win. Now, I know that I was going way too fast before the last time I was playing this save. So I just wanted to turn that down quickly. Not a huge amount happening so far. 61% possession, 86% passes completed. We have had a fair few shots. 4 shots, 2 on target. Anthony Gordon's had a bad injury there. That, don't wish injuries upon anybody, but we kind of needed that today, to be honest. Through to Martial. Pickford's there to make the save. Not going to sneak one through at the near post today there, Martial. Come on. Oh, yeah, we definitely want to stay on our feet. I can't be dealing with people getting sent off, which everybody's booked. I was meant to turn that off, to be honest. That gets stuck in. Very, very aggressive to have that on in the tactic. I don't think I've seen a game yet where, there's not 4 or 5, maybe 6 players that get booked having that on. Calvert-Lewin's through here. Dubravka. Go on, son. I said at the very start of this that I had no idea why he brought Dubravka in. And to be honest, with the way that De Gea has played this season, it's probably good that we did. Because otherwise we would be in serious trouble. Ball out to Casemiro. Doesn't quite manage to keep hold of it, but does win it back. Upamecano. Back to Casemiro. He's holding the ball up. Oh, yes, he's gone past whoever that is. I'm not going to click on him. You know what happens. Rashford on the left wing to Malacia. Puts the ball to Donny van der Beek. Back to Casemiro. Has a crack. Just wide of the post. This isn't going to be a horrible jinx here, but we are looking like the better side here. We are definitely, as we should be, of course, playing at home, but we are looking like the better side. Ball in from Fernandes. Nobody there to collect the header or, put a boot on it and send it goalward. Seamus Coleman's doing the bits, running up the left-hand side, just taking Bruno for a ride. Through to Calvert-Lewin, back to Onana. How has he got through there? Good job, Dubravka's on his game today. Good job, half-time. Some of the boys are looking a bit tired. Martial on a 6.3, not so great. Fernandes on a 6.4, not so great. Wan-Bissaka. Knew it was a mistake putting you in there. All right, look, point the finger. I'm not happy with your performance. Start the second half. 2 subs on. Dalot in for Wan-Bissaka and Tony in for Martial at striker. Bruno's above the ball. Ball in, straight to Connor Cody. Nothing coming off there. Upamecano recovers it. Manages to play it through to Anthony. Pops the ball over the top towards Rashford, but he wasn't able to bring it down. Good defense. Bruno's only gone and scored. Oh, he's only gone and scored. Bruno Fernandes proving me wrong. Well, proving me right, sorry, to not bring him off based on his poor performance so far. And potentially just scored a goal that might save my job. Excellent stuff by Bruno. Come on then, let's keep that going for a while. Probably going to look to bring Casemiro off shortly, just literally to protect us from getting that second yellow card. We've moved up to 16th place. We've just probably swapped positions. Everton down in 18th, us up into 16th. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. Van der Beek nicks the ball off of Onana. Bruno kicks the ball straight at whoever that was. I didn't see who it was. See, I'm getting this message now again. The space between our defence and midfield is far too big and can be exploited. I'm going to ignore it. To Casemiro, to Anthony, Bruno, back to Anthony. Sends Dalot. Go on, Dalot. Ball through. Pickford comes out and picks up the ball, though. Rashi not able to get his head on the end of it. Big ball out. Malacia to Van der Beek. Rashford somehow manages to keep hold of the ball even though he was not pacey enough. Anthony's through. Left foot. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. Oh, lovely job. Anthony really turning it on when I needed him to. He really came through at the exact right moment. That is perfect. Rashford manages to keep the ball. Skips past a couple of players. Bruno to Tony. Tony puts in Anthony. Pickford does get onto it. Not what we're used to seeing from Anthony in real life with that left foot. What we could do, this is a little bit experimental, but we've got 3 subs remaining. Now, I do want to bring on Fred for Casemiro. I do want to get Casemiro off the pitch. I do not want a second yellow card coming now because that would be probably disastrous. And hopefully we're not going to get any injuries here either. Van der Beek is knackered, but I need him to just see it out for now. Bruno is going to come off, and he is going to come off for Sancho. However, what we're going to do is move Tony to there, put Rashford there, probably swap those 2 boys around to be totally honest. And we're going to put Sancho out on the left-hand side as an inverted winger on attack. Now, Rashford, we are probably going to play you as an advanced forward, and we're going to play Tony as the pressing forward on support. That's all of our changes made. Pray for no injuries. But this, as it stands, is looking pretty good. It looks like I'm going to be safe and Lampard is going to get sacked. I don't think we are able. It's just telling me to bring Upamecano off for Martinez, but I don't think we're able to. I don't think we've got any subs left. Ball over the top. Dalot recovers it. To Upamecano, plays in Fred. Fred to Tony. Tony just about keeps it in. Wayward ball there from Fred. Less than ideal for your first touch that we've seen anyway. Van der Beek to Sancho. Sancho to Rashford. 2 up top. It's the first time I've played with 2 up top. Oof, that could have been a bad tackle, but managed to keep hold of it. Sancho pops it in. Anthony, straight into the chest of Pickford. I thought that was going to be 3-0. Upamecano plays the ball through. Cody manages to get the head on it. Garner, God, that's going to haunt me, isn't it? I still can't believe that we sold James Garner to Everton. I really can't. Decore, if he starts the move there, who's that? Dalot, not quick enough. Dubravka. He's been solid at the back again today. He has been absolutely solid at the back again today. Fair play, Dubravka. De Gea may never play for me again. Damari Gray. Ball in. Connor Cody's there. Dubravka, he makes the save, but just not enough. Just not enough to keep it out. It is 2-1. Now, we do need to hold this together. That was really unfortunate, to be honest. Dubravka gets hands on it, but not enough to keep it out. They'll be feeling justified after that happened with Pickford earlier. All right. A highlight from the kickoff with 4 minutes still to be played. Well, 4.5 minutes left to be played with 4 minutes added time. Ball over to Dalot. Burst of pace, not enough. Kicks the ball straight at their defender and it bounces back to their player. Anthony's trying to track back to cover it. Who's that? Is that Fred? Not fast enough again. Damari Gray on the right-hand side. Oh no, it's only gone in. Oh no, it's 2-2. We've had an absolute mare here. That is horrendous. Oh, it's being checked. Come on, disallowed. Goal awarded. Oh my days, I can't believe that's happened. How have we let them through? My tactical changes were not the one, were they? They were not the one. Right, let's demand more from the boys. Let's go on an attacking mentality. That's it. A 2-2 draw. That was pathetic at the end there. I can't believe that we capitulated there. After 22 shots and 9 of them on target, we scored twice, and then from 7 shots and 6 on target, much better conversion rate on target, come away with 2 goals. A 2.48 XG, and they got 1.14. They're so lucky there. 89th and 90th minute. Oh, that was terrible. Shouldn't have brought Casemiro off. Now, I was very pleased to find out that after that unbelievable capitulation and draw with Everton, we didn't get sacked. So somehow I'm still the manager of Manchester United and we're out of the relegation zone. That's better than where we were at the start of the episode, so I'm going to take it, to be totally honest with you. Now, one thing, moving on obviously from that now, we're away from the Premier League, which is where all of our sorrows seem to be coming at the moment. So moving on to the Europa League, which, to be honest, I realised I've not shown a Europa League game in this save yet. And you probably haven't seen very many, to be honest, considering that most teams that you'll be watching Let's Plays of at the moment will be in the Champions League. Now, this is the setup. We're playing exactly the same formation as we were playing before. Exactly the same setup, all right? Dubravka in goal. Shaw on the left. Martinez and Varane at centre-back. Wan-Bissaka on the right. Now, Wan-Bissaka, again, is a questionable one, but Dalot's still not quite fit, so I don't want to chuck him back in just yet, and it is the Europa League, so we're kind of giving him a bit of a rest, all right? Now, Fred and Eriksen are going to occupy the midfield, and Van der Beek is going to step in that attacking midfielder role, because, again, Bruno Fernandes still not fit, one yellow card away from a suspension, and he's still not passed his fitness test. Sancho on the left, Anthony on the right, Martial back up front. Now, I thought about putting Tony in after, obviously, giving the assist, but to be honest, I mean, Anthony Martial is on a 6.92 as an average rating, and Ivan Toney is only on a 6.67. And to be honest, since I brought him in, he's not really done much for me at all. So, let's get into the Europa League game. We'll go with the opposition instructions. My assistant manager, Van der Gaag, definitely knows better than me. All right, lower line of engagement. Yeah, probably. Let's do that then, because that's probably exactly where we went wrong last time, is we conceded goals in the penalty area where we didn't want to do that. So if we lower the line of engagement, we can stop that. This is the team selection. It's already been chosen. We are going ahead with the game. Well, 6 members of the team still don't agree with the team sheet for the day, but they didn't last time. We're going ahead with it. I think my tactical changes last time were what probably messed us up, to be honest. There's our squad. There's Malmo FF. I'm hoping that we can build up some confidence here today and absolutely bury some goals against these lot. Just really get a boost. We are favourites for a reason. Let's go out there and show them why. Nobody reacts again. Look at these lovely Europa League graphics. UEFA.com. How good. I mean, don't get me wrong, not as nice as the Champions League graphics, but it's different. You know, it's interesting. We've not seen it before in any of the games previously. So it's good to have a look at it. You know, look at that. Love that little design in the middle of the pitch. It just feels a bit different. This close up, I want them to do this close for the games. The match engine, this close. Perhaps it's not possible for some reason, but how good. That actually looked all right graphically. You go in and it looks pretty good. The players look like real human beings. It's not Unreal Engine 5 or anything crazy, but, it would be good to be able to see that kind of graphical level in the match engine. We're not far away from it there when the players get close to the touchline, but, if they can zoom in for that, I'm sure in the coming years they're going to zoom in. Oh, Donny van der Beek. Lovely job. Slots it in past the keeper was nowhere. He's in absolute no man's land. That's 2 minutes and 18 seconds in. Shaw just bombs up the left-hand side, taking no prisoners, slots it back to Ericsson, drops it across the box to Van der Beek, who I thought might have been offside, but well onside. Keeper is just in no man's land. Lovely job. Great start. Let's just keep that going. Let's score 11, 12, 13 goals today. That would be ideal. But yeah, as I was saying before, so I'm sure in the coming years, if they've started to put graphics like that in the game now, for those little cutscenes, I'm sure in the coming years we're going to start to see graphical improvements, like severe graphical improvements for the match engine, which will be lovely. 24 minutes in, we've not done much after that first opportunity, to be honest. And they've had 3 shots, none of which are on target. And we've got an XG of 1 and scored 1. I don't see what happened there, but Luke Shaw's got the ball to Ericsson, same as last time. To Martinez, back to Shaw, all the way back to Dubravka, who's on sweeper keeper attack. Again, back to Dubravka. If he's there, we may as well use him. He clearly doesn't need to be in the goal. These lot don't know how to hit the net, or hit the target, I should say. Anthony, burst of pace up the left, whips the ball in to Shaw. He's going to shoot. It's gone in! Oh, the keeper's had a shocker again. Who's that keeper? I'm not clicking on him now, but maybe at half-time we'll have a look if we can see. Full-time, definitely we'll have a look just very quickly, because not having the best of days. I wonder if he's played well all season or if he's just a struggle. Here he is. Gronovic. Eric Gronovic. Maybe one I won't be looking to sign when I do my lower league management save when the full game comes out. Ball in, comes to nothing, gets headed out. Reeks, Game of Thrones character. Reeks is on the break. Christensen, back to Reeks. Christensen. Hey, Nielsen's in. Back to Reeks. Big looping ball over. Gets his head to it as well. Beats Wan-Bissaka to it, which is terrifying. Wan-Bissaka needs to go, to be honest. He's playing okay now, to be honest, but he's not had a good performance all year. Martial slots it through. I said his name right the first time and now I can't say it. Is that a Dubravka assist? It is. Dubravka to Martial, brings it down on his chest, runs past all the players, slots it through the keeper's legs. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. Well done, Martial. Well done, Martial. That was good. I mean, with us being 3-0 up, it could be, an opportunity to rest some of these players that, are our first team players. We're resting some players anyway, but could take some tired legs off. Make a couple of changes at half-time, I think. Sancho pops the ball forward to Martial. Martial doesn't really bother to try and go and get it. Ball to Anthony. Oh, that's fantastic. Anthony into the middle to Van der Beek. Van der Beek plays through Martial. Martial slots it in. Van der Beek on Football Manager is excellent. He was really good last year as well, actually. I really enjoyed using Van der Beek last year. It's a shame he doesn't play like that for us in real life. Obviously, this morning for me at 4:45 a.m, I watched United play against Real Sociedad. We love making it difficult for ourselves. We really, really do. But Donny van der Beek was just anonymous. Just did nothing. Started the game and I thought, go on, Eric. Good shout giving him his opportunity to start the game. And he just did nothing, to be honest. And then was brought off sort of 10, 12 minutes after the second half started. But in Football Manager, every year, I've really enjoyed using him. Well, for the past couple of years anyway. They've had another shot there. See, this is the troubling thing about it, right? They're getting the shots off. This is why we're losing in the Premier League, because teams like this are getting shots off against us. I mean, I know we're playing a very attacking formation, but these guys are getting 6 shots off against us in the first half. People that have better finishers, teams with better finishers, like, when we played Liverpool and Man City, like Haaland is burying 4 out of those 6. It's going to happen. XG is dominant again, and obviously, we're 4-0 up, so we're having a good time of it. We're doing well. Let's keep on going. Is anybody really tired? I can't even see from there, can I? Anybody really tired? Donny's a little bit tired, to be honest. But saying that, I don't want to bring Bruno on just yet, I don't think. And we don't have anybody else to play in that attacking midfielder role. I suppose Eriksen could play there. We could do that. Eriksen up to Cam. And then... Nah, it's not going to work. Because McTominay's not going to play role in midfielder. Roman playmaker, sorry. And he's injured. Let's leave it as it is for now. Donny stays up there for the time being. That'll be okay. Everybody else is pretty much fine. No cards or anything so far. Let's just carry on with the game. 4-0. This is good. This is the kind of confidence building game I was hoping for. Keep an eye on everybody's fitness levels. Van der Beek's now booked and tired. They're suggesting bringing Bruno on. I'm gonna try Eriksen there, and I'm gonna try Bruno in this role instead. I know that this is a mental way around to do it, but I'm gonna try Bruno there, and I'm gonna play him as the advanced playmaker on support, and have Eriksen play as the attacking midfielder. Although Eriksen is the better playmaker in that camera. He doesn't like playing as an attacking midfielder, but we're just going to try it. I've tried it the other way around before, and we've made mistakes, balls not being caught up to, and then it's getting nicked away by another player and stuff like that. So let's try it this way around and see how we go. Penner is going to put a ball in. Birgit, I assume that's how you say that. Birgit, big old shot straight over. But look at this, 9 shots to our 11. It's close. Eriksen's knackered. Not sure what to do there, to be honest. I don't want Rashford playing as a cam. That's not something that I like the sound of. Martial, back to Bruno, over the top, and Martial's not making the run. You know what that says to me? After this highlight, we're going to make a couple of changes. Maybe we look to do a similar thing to what we did last time. But that didn't end so well, did it? Let's have a quick look. Eriksen to come off, he is tired. So is Anthony and Sancho, mind you. What we could do here, let's play Elanga as the inverted winger on attack on that left-hand side. Nobody can play right wing though. We're going to have to do it that way around. Don't want to play Rashford on the right. Swap it round. We'll do it that way. We'll play Elanga as a winger on attack. And we're going to bring on Ivan Toney and play him and Martial up top. We will play Toney as the pressing forward on attack and Martial as the advanced forward on attack. Probably want Martial coming off left though. And Toney coming up from the right. There's 4 subs remaining. We've got 1 more to make. Probably don't want to make that right now. And my defenders they're all looking pretty okay. Luke Shaw's a bit tired. Could look to bring Malacia on. He did have a good game last time. Let's do that. Luke Shaw comes on. Malacia comes on for Luke Shaw. Alrighty then. Good stuff. Final 10 minutes. Let's get Ivan Toney a goal if we can here. That would be nice to see. Not going to happen from the look of it. 3 minutes of added time. They're already over. That's full time. So there you go. Europa League, graphics, games, stadiums. Malacia managed to get himself booked in that last 10 minutes that he was on. What's going on? We just absolutely love a yellow card. Nobody, Upper Meccano's been sent off once, but we love a yellow card. So there you have it. We survived El Sackico. Now, I haven't seen Lampard got sacked either, so I'm guessing the draw meant that we both get to keep our jobs for a little bit. And then a nice win against Malmo in the Europa League should hopefully have boosted the confidence levels of the boys. The morale should be up, and we should hopefully be able to get some wins in the Premier League and get us up that table a bit. Next episode, we're going to be taking part in the January transfer window, where hopefully we can get a few of the players that we're really not enjoying playing with and that need to leave the club out, and then maybe bring in a few signings as well to try and help boost that push up the Premier League table. If you enjoyed that video, please do drop a like and don't forget to subscribe for more.